الله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم نحمده ونصلي على رسوله الكريم. Recently, a few damning posts came to my attention about some scholars in Bangladesh who are calling each other Kaafir. Na'udhu billah min dhalik. A Muslim calls another Muslim Kaafir. Something is unthinkable. For what reason? The reason is very minute. They call each other Kafir due to a misinterpretation of an ayah of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, due to misrepresentation of a hadith, due to difference of views, even due to wearing a particular dress. Can you imagine that the thought of some or few scholars downtrodden in a particular fashion that has severe consequence, grave consequence, what they are asserting to. You say a Muslim cannot be Kafir. We must be clear about that. Although we may have evil traits of being munafiq and fasik, he cannot be Kafir. The worst thing that he can be murtad. When he denounces his deen, when he abandons his deen, when he left the fold of Islam, that he becomes murtad. But when Muslims err, they do mistakes, they probably are influenced various thoughts and ideas. As a result of that, they may interpret hadith and ayah of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala differently. But that doesn't make them kafir. But the serious matter is this: the person who calls other Muslim Kafir, it returns on him. It is a dangerous statement to make. And the dalil is clear-cut, unambiguous. It's not about asserting implicit dalil. For example, if somebody calls somebody Kafir, we can say he's fabricating. He's fabricating, or he asserts suspicion, which Allah SWT addressed. But no, Rasulullah ﷺ has directly addressed this matter without any ambiguity. يقول الرسول صلى الله عليه وسلم: إذا قال الرجل للصاحب يا كافر. إذا قال الرجل للصاحب يا كافر. In another narration, it is said: إذا قال الرجل لأخيه يا كافر. When a man calls his companion or brother a kafir, it gives two serious situations. It alludes to major consequences. What are they? فإنها تجب على أحدهما. That qawl, that statement, binds one of them to the statement. That means binds one of them to becoming kafir. Na'udhu billah min dhalik. The person who calls someone kafir, either he is kafir or the man he is calling kafir has to be kafir. But in reality, none of them is kafir. It cannot be. How can a Muslim, how can somebody who has a knowledge of Islam for years and years and years, study Islam and sacrifice entire life, the person who calls him kafir and the person who has been accused of being kafir, those are of highest stature in knowledge. And they call each other kafir. Then Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam says, فإن كان الذي قيل له كافر فإن كان الذي قيل له كافر, that if for one who is kafir called for, فهو كافر. Straight matter. That means whoever you called kafir, he has to be kafir. وإلا رجع إليه ما قال, or otherwise whatever you said to him, it will return upon you. What a grave consequences that you call someone kafir, in fact you making yourself kafir. And why is it so severe? Imam An-Nawawi said that this address cannot be interpreted differently. That means he called kafir. The kafir cannot be justified saying, I didn't mean it, saying, I meant something else. It is not changeable. The word kafir, when you address the Muslim, you cannot change it. You cannot then twist it around and say, no, I didn't mean it. And hence, one of them has to be kafir. What a severe consequences for a Muslim to be in. And hence, we pray to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala that those who call each other kafir for a very minute reason, for no reason. In fact, you cannot call a Muslim kafir like this. Imam Ahmad rahimahullah, even in the situation when some people argued that the Quran is being created, na'udhu billah min dhalik, na'udhu billah min dhalik, he did not call them kafir. He gave them benefit of doubt. He thought they might have mistaken in their interpretation. They might have erred in their understanding. They did not show anywhere or did not explicitly say, we, don't believe in the messenger or the revelation that had been communicated to Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, and hence it is not permissible. It is haram, rather, completely forbidden to label a Muslim as kafir. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala protect us from this kind of fabrication, slander upon our own brother in deen. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh.